Previously on Big Homie, Wyatt refused to use the power of veto, locking Star and Dallas together on the block. Things were looking grim for the fan-favorite sweetheart Star, and it looked as though he was going to be evicted unanimously. When it came to the vote, however, Del, Nifty, and Wyatt switched their vote, and Star was evicted 4-3, leaving everyone in the house wondering who flipped. Before anyone could figure out anything, a double eviction was announced, shocking everyone. Wyatt took the victory in the HOH comp, and he put Dallas and Andy on the block. After Easton won the power of veto, many different plans were discussed. Easton wanted to try and backdoor Del, but Wyatt insisted that Pip would go up if he used the veto on Andy. Easton then discarded the power of veto, locking Dallas and Andy on the block. Dallas was then voted out by a vote of 4-2. Tonight, what will be the aftermath of this double eviction, and who will become the next HOH? All that and more on this episode of Big Homie!
Hey Charles, I killed your dad.
And with a vote of 4-3, Dallas, you are safe. Star, I'm sorry. You've been evicted from the Big Homie house.
Wow.
Good.
Hey Charles, I killed your dad.
3 of you voted for me is crazy.
4-3 is
I got
crazy.
I mean, I forget who said it, but someone literally, I think it was Braden. Braden was like, well, you never know, man. Sometimes in this game, anything can happen. And literally almost a flip vote happened. And if Dallas went, that would have been really bad for my game. Star has thrown out my name so many times. I was considering about maybe trying to get the veto used and have Nifty go up and go home, but ultimately keeping Star in the game was not worth it for me. And if Dallas went, that would have been horrible. I think this vote shows that there are definitely sides forming, and we are done this kumbaya stage. The flip vote was attempted. It did not happen. I don't know who voted where.
I'm gonna vote to evict Muck this week. Okay.
I'm gonna put my vote for Muck.
I vote to evict Muck.
Okay, so I lied about my vote, and I voted Muck at the Joel eviction. And so since then, I've just kind of been lying my ass off. We've discovered that Brayden is not truthful, or someone's not telling the truth. It's either Pip or Brayden, and I have a feeling it's Brayden. But it's working. The chaos is working, and the heat is off my back onto everybody else's backs. So the game is getting good.
It is a double elimination week.
It's what? Oh my gosh.
Shit.
Why did I call it? Jeezo.
You guys better get ready, because I'm pretty sure we're heading into the HOH challenge right now.
Double eviction. You know, I didn't think it was going to be that crazy, because the pace that we move already, it's pretty fast, it's pretty normal. But no, fucking as soon as that first eviction, as soon as Star went out, should have been the simp vote, shit the fan. It was a 4-3 vote, so someone attempted to make a flip, or I don't know what happened, but there's a third vote that got pinned on Muck. And so going into the double, it was all about trying to find who this person was. My name got thrown out. I think it could very well be Del. It could be Wyatt, but that didn't matter. Wyatt won HOH, and he thought it was Patch.
Wyatt is a new HOH!
Cheer.
All right, everybody go.
There was a liar last vote. Someone was not being truthful about how they voted, and I believe the most logical person to me would be Patch here. So, I'll get my person out.
Let's go.
And my second nominee is gonna be Muck. I'm sorry, you're still a cutie.
Jesus, man.
Oh my gosh. So I guess I wasn't just a flash in the pan. It wasn't just a one-time thing. Apparently, I'm way more capable of winning competitions than I thought. I won a veto, and then an HOH back to back.
So Patch and Muck go up on the block with Patch being the intended target. And I did not want either of them to go. My number one goal was to get the veto used. Dallas is someone on the other side who I trust so much. And I feel like would have my back. But then the Easton wins veto and he's gonna use the veto on Patch. And shit hits the fan.
Easton has the power of veto.
Congratulations.
Good shit, Easton.
Jeez, Pete. So I won veto, okay? I don't even know how I did it. It was just in the right middle chest, and I just like grabbed it, and I considered just leaving the chest for a second. But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna still grab it, and I did. I said I got it, and everyone started reacting and stuff. Cause like you don't expect Easton to win these things, and that really throws a curveball in some people's games. And I, coming back, I'm like, I really want to play on Patches. And then I talked to I talked to Wyatt, and he was like, hey, you played on Patches. I put a Pip, and I'm like, that's like replacing my number 2 ally with my number 1. And so, I talk about what happens if we try to backdoor Dell. And he's like, maybe. And so he's like, we'll do it if you use it on Muck. And I'm like, well, that puts Dell versus Patches, and that like sucks for me. And because then the people who are close with Dell just keep him. With that being said, the person close with Dell would be like Joma and Wyatt. So I kind of like thought about so many different things. I tried to talk to Wyatt a bit. I'm like, I talked to Patches, and he's like, if you didn't use it, I think I win. I think I don't go home over Muck. And so I tell him, okay, if you think you're confident with that, let's do it. And then he keeps telling me, your fate is in my hand, or my fate is in your hand, bro. You gotta do what you think is best. And I keep thinking about it, and then I decide that I will just discard it. I'm not using it on anyone.
Woo!
Good luck.
You can't fucking backdoor me, bitch. Congratulations. So Easton tried to backdoor me. Didn't work because Wyatt threatened to pip up. Lie is going great. I said I 100% voted blah 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 fucking Joel or whatever the fuck, and I didn't. I voted Muck just to cause chaos, and it's not pinned on me. It's pinned on literally everybody else. I'm in the game, bitch. I'm in the game. I'm here to win. Chaos is brewing. When I win that HOH, like I said, even more fucking chaos is brewing.
With the vote of 4-2.
Oh.
Dallas has been evicted from the big homie house.
Holy shit, man.
GG, my guy.
Good game.
The game's starting now. We're hopefully in the jury phase, and I'm not the only one who's gonna get sick tonight. I'm gonna make the only sickness I'm going to have now is making cold ass moves, and it starts this week.
And I appreciate you for not fucking putting me on the
bro.
block.
If I keep this between you, do you want to know who actual green dot would have been?
Who would have been?
It would have been Nippy. I just wanted to see how Joma would have. Alright, so to sum up my HOH week, do you want to know what it was about? I don't even know. That's the honest answer. Throughout the entire week, I was just saying whatever. Whatever popped into mind, whatever popped into my noggin, whatever I wanted to achieve, that's what I strive to do. Patches was my foremost target, but, at some point, Muck had to go too. It was taking up too many spots on the block. And plus, like I said earlier, I don't care about his kids. Now he can go be with them, so that's okay.
I'm fine with getting blood on my hands, but I don't know who to stab. I don't even know who's with me and who's against me. Like, seriously, you guys are all great at this, because I got no clue who's against me. Holy crap. I can't say it would have been a blindside if I went home. I'm trying to think of who voted for me. I gotta say Nifty, and then I gotta say... See, the other one is no clue. I have no clue who is lying to me. This is crazy. This is pretty crazy. These guys are good, honestly. Maybe Brayden. Brayden's such a snake, but at the same time, he could have been voting with me every single one of these votes. I mean, I could guess, but I don't even want to throw names out there. But I have no clue. What's up?
You both evicted him, right? Just be real.
I did.
No. Nifty did. Useless Pip also did. You did as well, Pip.
No.
Yes, you did.
No.
Yes, you did. Because Braden didn't. I didn't. I don't think Joe did. I think it was you.
I will say this, and I'm not trying to get, I'm not trying to throw Joe under the bus, but right before we went in, I asked him who he was voting for. He said he didn't know yet.
Yeah,
So-
but well, I think out of everyone, I think you were the most on board with like the backdoor plan too. I think you were Easton's number one, and I think you were all over this shit. And I think you're just itching to stab somebody in the back, and I think you just took that opportunity.
I didn't stab
Andy.
anybody in the back.
Yeah.
What you were saying about taking a stab at people.
You like that line?
I'm right here. I can find like a kitchen knife for you up
No,
here
no, no.
if you want.
Honest, okay, you were one of my guesses for sure. The other one I really had no clue about.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't have a huge clue what the full stakes of the game are, but I'm trying to worm my way in and gather context clues from the few conversations I've been able to be a part of just by kind of standing around, hearing the accusations fly a lot from that doubled eviction. It feels like there was a huge group, a big alliance building up that was starting to think about turning on all of each other. So I'm curious how that's going to play out in the next few rounds here. I think at the least it gives me more of an opening to sneak on ahead, and I mean, it's like Pip and Braden told me early on, if I want to play from the bottom, just keep looking weak. I'm trying to still look like I don't know what I'm doing. That said, I trust Pip the most. I think he's really trying to make something work with me. He was the second person to not vote for Dallas there, and the two of us and Dallas were trying to make a plan to like make a trio together to push like some sort of power shift in the future. Didn't really work out. So Pip gave that to me in confidence, and then Andy and Del run into the room. I openly admit that I voted for Andy, but Pip wanted to keep it a secret, and I'm not going to expose him, not yet anyway, unless I feel like it's to my benefit, but he's the person I still trust the most. Why would I turn on him like that?
It's crazy how both times you come in here itching to fucking talk to him. It just makes me so mad because you obviously flip both fucking times. You're pissing me off.
Okay, I'm gonna leave this convo because it seems to be getting heated in this room. So
Yeah, I don't know why everyone's getting so upset, man. Shit.
I'm gonna. So Del's clearly against you, Pip, I guess.
And like, do you trust me? And I'm just be straight with me.
I'm gonna be honest. Between you, Del, Joe, Braden, I don't know who. Like, one of you guys voted for me. I want to trust all of you. Like, I'm tight with all of y'all. But the thing is, one of y'all voted for me, or Easton even, and I got no clue who it was. Dude, it's crazy. I've been calling myself the pest troll, but the thing is, I don't even know who the pests are in this house. It's like everyone's telling me that they want to work with me. Everybody seems to be on my side, except Nifty, I guess. But like, Del, Joe, Pip, and Easton. All those guys seem to be with me. Maybe those were the 4 votes for me, but they seem to be fighting. It's crazy. I could be in a great spot in this game. I'm between 2 duos. One duo is Pip and Easton, the other duo is Del and Joe. Both duos are telling me that the other duo is talking trash about me. But when I talk to them, we're all working together. So you know what? I don't know what is happening. Bust up that I got saved by this vote. Like, the thing is, I trust all of you immensely. But the thing is, I have to block it out in my mind because I know somebody voted for me. I mean, I don't know. Like, I hope that you can tell I'm being honest. I legit have no clue who voted for me. And by that logic, I have to trust everyone equally at that point.
Like, I'm being straight with you. I like Nifty. I want Nifty to make it far because he's been playing from the bottom. Like, I have a good relationship with Nifty, and I don't hold this against him, but I trust Easton. I trust Easton, and I trust Easton, and me and Easton wanted to keep you there, 100%. Like, I told you who I think is the one like playing the chaos card, and I don't think it's Wyatt. I think there's another person, and you know who that is. I told you in our one-on-one.
Yeah.
And I mean, just think about the clues. Like, I feel like it's pretty clear who that is.
Which vote are we talking about now?
Any vote. I've been tight with y'all for like basically every single vote, maybe besides the first one. I don't really know. I don't remember how that went down, but like.
Oh, I do.
No, it wasn't me. Like, I really don't understand why you have it out for me. Like,
me? Who's talking?
I do think it was you. I genuinely do think it was you, and I think you've lied about it twice because you keep going. Like, as soon as it happens, you go to him. You're like, "I got your back, dude. I got your back." Blah 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 blah. And it's happened twice. It's happened twice where the votes didn't fucking line up. And I'm like 99% sure I'm right.
I trust him. I don't trust you. I don't
fucking trust you either, dude. I do not trust you, and I've said that multiple times. I've said that multiple fucking times. It makes the most sense for you to do it both fucking times.
How does it make sense? Will you explain that?
Because the thing is, with Wyatt and Easton.
But you know what? I don't get that Pip and Easton are so close, but they're voting differently. If that's the case.
I mean, I don't know exactly either, but I don't think Joma flipped. I didn't flip. I know that for sure.
Yeah, no, I got you guys. Like, I'm trying to figure this out with y'all. I have no clue. I mean, Del thinks it's Pip. Pip, I don't know who you think it is.
No, I'll say who I think it is. Can we promise to keep it in this room?
I'm keeping it in this room.
Del?
Yeah, I'll keep it in here.
I think it's Braden.
You think Braden flipped?
I think Braden flipped both times.
Why do you think that? I'm gonna be. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Agent of Chaos here might go spread that info, but who knows?
No. No. Like when I promise something, I promise. So I'm not spreading.
That's
I'm not saying that's Chaos. I'm not saying that's an impossibility. I'm just saying what leads you to believe to think that? Because
I'm the one who puts the lines together because I trust you all. Like here, I think it could have been Joe because Joe told me he didn't know who was gonna vote. I haven't talked to him after. I trust him. I trust you. The only person in our lives.
Are we talking about Muck getting evicted or Jules?
I think Muck this time.
Well, I mean, kind of both, but I think Braden's a player. I think he's trying to cause chaos. I think he's trying to tear this alliance and pit it against each other, and we shouldn't let that happen. Del, I have your back. I have Joe's back. I have Patch's back. I have Easton's back. I don't have Braden's back. I do not trust Braden.
I think you're making a valid point, actually. And I apologize for getting onto you, but...
So, this has been the craziest week, and I can't believe I pulled it off. So, I voted out Patch, and I'm pinning the vote on Braden. So, everybody knows Nifty is one of those votes. I was the second. I'm pinning it on Braden because he's my biggest threat. I want everybody to get him out, and I think the rest of my alliance, which includes Joe, Del, Easton, and Patch, all believe that it's Braden. So, going forward, we're going to try to backdoor him, even though it was me that voted. It was me. I pinned that vote on him, and I think that's my biggest strategic move so far, because if I can get Braden out, I think my path to victory becomes a lot easier.
Okay, well, they're all just trying to figure out who voted out Andy. He's just kind of like interrogating them. Del seems to think it was Pip, but I mean, Pip told me he voted for Muck, so I don't know.
Fucking. Are we still worrying about the star vote, or is that like water under the bridge? Like what's the?
I don't.
I don't care about that. I never cared about that to begin with.
Well, yeah, because you were the one that came out. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Someone's lying to me, and I don't know who the fuck it is, but I don't trust any of those fucks. I don't trust a single soul. Ironically enough, I think I trust Nifty the most, but I think Nifty isn't fond of me right now, so I want to mend that relationship. But I like Del, Joma, and Andy. That's my 3, the red 4, that's the group of us. I like that. I think we're all kind of good with that. I want to be able to get them in a room and like solidify that more, but I think it's good because that's why Joma went to change his like skin to a red coat, was to be red with everybody. But for the record, I think Pip has flipped twice, and that's my going on record. And then when I watch this back and find out I was absolutely wrong, then I will laugh at myself. I also think Wyatt has something to do with this. Either he flipped or he got somebody to flip or something like that. How many times are you on the opposite side of a vote, Nifty?
Look, I'm just being transparent about my stuff because apparently that's what I have to do to try and get people to trust me, and no one's coming up to me with any sort of long-term alliances still. I had one with Dallas because we were just sitting out here, everyone else running around, and then Dallas gets out. Like, that's why I voted for him to stay. Like, I don't get... Hey.
Hello.
Well, I think whatever was in control just can blow up because that fucking Wyatt.
You know what's
I thought I was good with Wyatt. I stuck my neck out for him, but now apparently I would have gone up. So I don't fucking know what's happening.
That last round, like, I don't even know how to describe it. I went through every single possibility. Like, play it on Muck, play it on Patches, discard it. Who would you renom? Joma, Del, Pip, Braden, like freaking. Wyatt and I were talking about every single aspect that could have happened, and then you know what? Like, I was just like, you know what? Just make it simple, and I threw it away. There are 2 threats in this game to me right now, and that would be Dell and Joma. Those two are working together very tight. They've known each other before the game. They're really good friends. They're besties, if you will. And I feel like I need to do something about it this week, if not next. I might win HOH and put Joma and Dell up. We have formed an alliance of 6 people, and there are 8 people left in the game. The numbers aren't adding up. If we just thrive for 2 more games, who's on the bottom of the totem pole? Probably me at that point, because I would be the one that made the big moves, and I do not want to get 6th. I've gotten 6th in almost every game show I've played in, and I'm not letting that happen again.
I think it's Braden. Because me, Dell, and literally me, Dell, and Patch just talked for like 15 minutes, and I really think it's Braden. I trust those people. I trust Joe. I think Braden is the one that keeps flipping. I really do.
No. Last round, Nifty and Wyatt were the ones that voted for Patches.
Wyatt was HOH.
Wait. Oh, you're right.
Wyatt didn't vote. Somebody flipped again. There was another flip, and it has to be Braden. Like,
I think so, but listen to me, all right? If we confront him about it, if we keep pretending like we are close with him, he's going to keep thinking that we don't believe he flipped, which will allow us to progress in the game with him, even though he keeps flipping. We got to keep this information private.
I think we should backdoor him if we get a chance.
Yes, that's a great idea. You need to try really hard on this HOH, because you need something for your name.
And Dell is strongly saying that it was Pip, but Pip is defending himself. So,
I believe
don't know
Pip
who.
was the flip vote on your vote and the star vote.
That's what Dell's thinking too. I just have no clue. Because I'm close. Like, I'm close with you. I'm close with Dell. I mean, I'm close with the 5. The 5 was supposed to be, the 6, or the 6 that we made a couple votes ago, which has not voted together one time.
Yeah.
But like, I was truthful to that, and I was gonna pick off the other people, which say I'm just playing boring. I'm not planning on making big moves, but that's what my allegiance was.
All right,
was
gang. It's the HOH competition. I said right into, but I guess it's been like a couple minutes. Everyone's been talking, but let's get into that.
I got a question for you guys. Guys, I have a question. Just a question real quick. Are you more of a physical player?
No.
Yeah.
Well, it's time to prove. It's time to prove your skills today.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Red Rover. Called Red Rover.
That's like the. Actually, I'm
2
not
house
gonna say that. I
guests
don't want that
at a
included.
time. 2 house guests at a time will fight to the death, and the winner gets to choose the next 2 that goes up, and so on. And the last one standing will be this week's head of homie. And who's ready to play Red Rover? Because that's what it's called.
Red Rover.
Sure.
Red
Yeah.
Rover.
Okay, you can saddle up, and then you guys ready? You guys ready to go? Do a little countdown. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh! Dell takes the dub. Okay.
Okay. Nifty and Easton.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
We'll do Braden. Joma versus Braden.
Go. Oh, Joe on the ropes. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. The longest fight we've had so far. Oh, that's a big hit right there. That's a big hit right there. Oh, they both are choosing the gap at the same time.
Ouch.
Good fight,
Damn.
man. Good fight.
GG.
Oh my god, that was hard.
All right, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, okay.
Okay, ready,
There you
ready,
go.
Joe?
Let's go. Let's go.
Take 3. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, this was some good hits. Oh, and then he still dies.
That was crazy. That was
Good shit, man. Oh my god.
Okay. Okay, y'all ready?
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
You got to earn it, big boy.
Little gap sesh, little gap sesh. Oh my god, that's a good hit. Oh my god. It's the gap off. Oh my god.
Oh, good shit.
Congratulations, Dell. You are the new HOH.
let's fucking go. All right, so this week is gonna be a fun week. All right, so the plan going into this week is I'm going to cause as much chaos as possible, and what that means is everyone is going to go in the H room in twos. Okay, I'm not doing any one-on-ones with anybody. Nobody gets a fucking one-on-one. Okay, 2 people in the HOH room. I'm gonna ask them, who do you want to go on the block? If they don't give me an answer, they go on the block. Otherwise, their shit's gonna get spelled at the nomination ceremony. All right, let's do it. What do you guys want to talk to me about? What's up? What's your pitch?
Okay, Del, can we just clear up something? Like, are you intending on nominating me then?
I don't know who I'm gonna nominate yet, and I'm not gonna promise anybody's safety, but I know for sure, if you don't answer this question, I'm putting you both up on the block, okay? So,
Alright.
I want you both to answer the question honestly, okay? Who, if you were HOH this week, who would you put up this week? One at a time. Doesn't matter who goes first.
I'll go first.
You can go first.
This is what I would do. There are 2 people not in our alliance, which is Nifty and Y. I would put them up, and then as long as Braden didn't win veto, I would try to backdoor him because he's the snake in our alliance. That's what I would personally do.
Like, completely honest, I would have probably done Nifty and Braden.
Okay.
Because I feel like Wyatt's more likely to win a veto, so that we can keep noms the same, so I don't have to nom Wyatt, because you know how he kind of like freaks out about stuff, and it would be like betraying him.
Okay.
So, and then renom would be Wyatt.
All right, thank you guys. All right, guys, come to the bathroom because apparently they can hear us in the other room. Okay.
Also, Del, you
What?
gotta talk to Joe, bro. Joe is still super pissed at me. Okay. So Del wins HOH. I feel like I should be fine under his reign. I don't see him nominating me. However, I do know that Del, Joe, close-knit duo, fucking Pip and Nifty, close-knit duo. Trying to keep myself in between those 2 duos. However, I do think Joma is he's getting a bit emotional towards me since I told him I was going to nominate him. I never actually was going to nominate him, by the way. Just wanted to get him a bit fussy a little bit. However, he doesn't seem to have taken that too well. So at this point, I'm going to try and damage control with Joma. Maybe ease his concerns a little bit. However, if that doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. I'm still being my whole Agent of Chaos self, and that's never going to change as long as I'm still breathing in this game.
Why?
He actually thinks I was actually going to nominate him.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. So,
Del, are you still cool with Joe?
Why?
I'm just wondering because I still want to keep that alliance intact, but like.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
hold on. Can we? Okay, so I just want to ask a question for you guys too. I mean, I want to gather some information. It's my HOH.
Okay.
If you guys were in my position, who would you like? If you guys won HOH this week, who would you put up? I know Wyatt couldn't technically play, but I still want to know who you would put up if in this final 8 scenario. Wyatt.
Okay, I'll go first, or you can go
okay.
first. You can go first if you want.
No, I'll go first. Probably Nifty, since he's kind of been like a straggler, and like I've kind of changed my tune on who like actually flipped their vote. I actually kind of believe it wasn't Patches now on who voted Muck on the vote where Star went home, so I probably would have put up Pip in Nifty.
Okay.
For me, Nifty is a great easy target. I would have put him up as one, or not a target, but he's an easy nom. For honestly, I feel like anybody in the house. As for my other nomination, that's the thing. I'm still stranded. I don't know who is the other flipper, but I've narrowed that down. I mean, this is so crazy because I can't wait to watch this back and see who actually is being so shisty. But it would have been between Pip and Braden. Yeah, Pip and Braden. Because why I know he didn't vote for me. He was the HOH. Even if he might have wanted me to go home, I understand why he put me on the block. So there's really not a reason for me to want to put him back. It would be Nifty and then either Pip or Braden because Pip, I agree with what you're saying, Del, about how he seems sus, but at the same time, Braden seems like the biggest schemer in this game.
I think
so
they're both pretty equal. All right.
yeah.
Well, thank you guys. You guys need to pitch anything? Because
I mean,
I don't think.
you have
I'm
our
not
fate
gonna
in your
promise
hands, so it's like,
anything.
yeah,
I'm
I
not gonna
got you.
promise anything, but I don't
Yeah.
think I'm putting you guys up. I don't think.
Okay,
I'm
that's cool.
Yeah.
So this is exactly what I told Dell as well. Like I want to stay true to our alliance. Like you, Dell,
The
Easton.
popcorn.
Yeah, I want to stay true to that. But
I would
I-
too, but this.
I don't trust Braden. I think he's the one who's been flipping the votes, and this is what I told Dell. What I think we should do, I think he should put up Wyatt and Nifty, and then we backdoor Braden. Because I am like 99% sure Braden's the one that's flipped the last 2 votes. Who voted out?
I've also been thinking that Braden's been the one to kind of stir some shit. Because as much
Yeah.
as like Wyatt's doing it, we know Wyatt's doing it.
Right. He's not doing it front. He doesn't stab you in the back. He stabbed you in the front. Like he tells you he's doing it. Like
Yeah.
Braden is in our alliance, and I think he's playing all of us. 'Cause he puts these rogue votes and then tries to pin them on other people. And I think if we get him out, like our alliance will be smooth. And like
I think
Pat,
a bunch of people would actually be on board for that. I trust Pat. I trust.
Me too. I trust. I trust
As much as I
everybody.
trust Dell and Easton, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I think if any, like, I think Dell is looking at Easton. I think Easton's looking at Dell, to where we can't mediate that. I feel like we're gonna have to let them kind of butt heads.
But I hope we can at least get down to final 5, final 6
Hey,
before
son.
we do that.
Hi.
You know that-
But I would
Good luck.
let nature take its course, because I have no idea what Dell's thinking at this point. I thought I had a read on him, but clearly fucking not.
Come on in.
Yep.
All right, guys, come back here. So before, just a quick question: which one of you are closer with Nifty?
Closer with Nifty. I know him. I've met him before, and I played a game with him before, but that's about it. In this game, I know he doesn't like me, so.
Okay.
I think I might be closer because he approached me when he was on the bottom with I think Dallas before the double.
Okay. All right. So, my question to you guys is, who would you guys put up if you were in my position?
Well, I was thinking you'd put up Easton, given the
I
situation
know,
you
but
just
if
had.
you were HOH, this isn't about me. I mean, I want to know what you would do, because the whole point of this exercise is to know, like, specifically what you would do with this HOH. Like, I believe me, I will be able to. I can see through if you're gonna fucking give me that generic answer of, "Oh, dude, blah blah blah, and blah blah blah." So just be honest and real. Just keep it real with me. I have no problems. All right, so I'm trying to figure out what I should do.
Well,
Alright.
I'll tell you the same thing I told Joma then. I was solid with like the 4 red guys, like me, you, Joma, and Andy.
Patch, yeah.
Yeah, like that's what I was riding with, was that 4, because that 6 fucking cracked instantaneously. So I was riding with the 4 y'all. So my plan probably would have been, Wyatt, Easton, Pip, something like that. Me personally, I think Pip was the flip. That's just me. But I got sus vibes from him. That's the only thing, is just vibes. I have no other reason to think he did it, but it's just going off vibes. But I would go Easton and Pip here probably, strictly because they're a duo, and I feel like Pip was the one that flipped.
So you're saying Easton and Pip?
That would be my thought process. Yes.
Can I go now?
Yeah, you can go.
Personally, right now I'm kind of back to square one, because as much as I want to trust the 4, I could be tripping balls, but my math I think in theory, us four, if let's just four reds. I don't know the four parts. Let's call it that. The four of us, I think we're the 4 votes that took out Star, because I think a possibility that could be. I think Wyatt could also be the flip who voted with Nifty and Pip. So if I were HOH, I'd probably nominate 2 of Nifty, Pip, and Wyatt.
Which specifically, though?
It depends what my end goal would be. Probably Wyatt and Pip with a thing to backdoor Nifty, because I've as much as I want to work with Nifty, I have fucked him over 10 times. He would 100% put me up. So that's just my personal agenda.
I like that better than what I said.
Just because I think Nifty, I know, for example, the first vote, I was one of the Nifty votes. Because I didn't think the smooth plan was actually going to work. So, and since then, I've always tried getting Nifty out as my end goal. So if Nifty wins HOH, which I think he very well could, I think I would go up with one of you guys or Patch.
Okay. All right. So Brayden, can you step out? Joe, can you bring Nifty up?
Patch, you want to talk?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say, because I mean, I guess Brayden is the guy. I guess Brayden's the flipper.
This can we have a minute, just me and you, Patch? 1 second.
Yeah. Wanna go over here?
Yeah, just 1 second.
There's no way they.
When I have my one-on-one with him, is put up Nifty and Wyatt, and then backdoor Brayden.
I was just in the HOH with Dell, and he asked me who I'd put up, and I said Nifty for 1, which is what you just said, right?
Yeah, Nifty and Wyatt.
Yeah, and I was in the room with Wyatt as well, so I couldn't really throw him under the bus.
Right.
But I was like, it would be Nifty for 1, and then I just talked to everybody to find out what the consensus is on who is the flipper, who flipped and voted for Muck and voted for me. And honestly, at this point, I do agree with you that it was probably Brayden. So I told Dell that I would nominate Brayden and Nifty.
Okay. So Brayden, you're Nifty. If you were in my position, who would you put up? Not if you were me in my HOH. If this was your HOH, what would you do? Be honest and real. Be real. Otherwise, I'm putting you up.
If this was my AHOH, maybe you and Easton, because there's a clear feud between you two, and I feel like it would be to the rest of the house to resolve that. But I don't know if you think that there's a bigger target that's at play here. A lot of names are being thrown around. I've heard a lot.
Okay, awesome. All right, that's it.
Am I dismissed?
If I won veto, who would you reno?
That's a good question. Maybe, and sorry to say this, Brayden, maybe you, Brayden, or Joma.
All right, that's it.
Because I feel like you two are big social threats that have been talking a lot, and maybe there would be interest in taking one of you out as a backdoor option. It would also depend on who came up and talked to me as the HOH, but yeah.
All right. We good? You need anything? Talk to me.
Nah. Okay, so Dell just been asking all these people who he would put up. I said I'd put up you and Pip. I'm gonna tell you that straight up before he fucking tells you and tries to make me like a bad guy. I said you and Pip because it was an easy answer and y'all are a duo. Clearly.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm still close with you.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's the thing. I love Pip. Don't get me wrong, but I would take out Pip over you because I feel like I feel like I'm closer with you strategically than I am with him.
Can I tell you something right now?
Yeah.
He's trying to backdoor you this week.
Who?
Pip.
What the fuck?
He's trying to make the noms Wyatt and Nifty, and then win veto, and then backdoor you. Because he thinks they're still caught up on the stray vote stuff.
What the fuck?
So if I get nominated, it's kind of sucks for everything, especially because you're being I might be targeted by the HOH, but you're gonna be targeted come the next week. And if Pip keeps riling people up, it's gonna suck for you. And you know I'm trustworthy because there's no reason I would be lying about my quote-unquote duo.
Right. Fuck, dude. All right, I appreciate the heads up.
Yeah, no, I'm still good with you. I don't care if you were the one that did the stray vote or not. I think you're chill. Like, I don't see, like, as long as you're still intact with the alliance, I think we should be fine.
I'll
I
keep
agree.
saying I didn't. I never did. Yes.
What?
Oh, I thought you said my name.
Oh no, but I mean I'm chill with you too. I was letting you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I've just talked to everybody, every single person. Every single person was in it too. They told me who they would put up if they were HOH, and it's time to blow shit up. All right. This is the nomination ceremony. I, as head of Homie, am required to pick 2 house guests for eviction. Before we get into that, I discussed everything with all of you. I'm an asshole, so I'm going to reveal what all of you told me. The reason why I brought you guys in pairs is that way, so someone was there to verify my statement. I got everything from everyone, so you can't lie about your position in this fucking game anymore, at least to me. If you can lie your ass off to everybody else, but I'm done with the fucking snakes.
When Brayden and I in there, you didn't ask Brayden any questions.
Because I
He
already
already asked me. Joma was there.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Can I say
Braden's
something?
alibi.
And no, you can't say shit yet. So I'm gonna do my piece, and then I will put the nominations up. Okay? So Pip said Nifty and Wyatt, and then he would backdoor Brayden. Easton said Nifty and Brayden, and then he would backdoor Wyatt.
Whoa!
Wyatt said Nifty and Pip. Patch said Pip and Brayden. Brayden said Easton and Pip. Joe said Nifty and Pip. And Nifty said me and Easton with a Brayden or Joe renom. All right? So there you go. That's where everything.
Patch, what the fuck, man?
Anyways,
Whoa!
Nifty, it's your lucky week. I'm not putting you up. I'm putting up Brayden and I'm putting up Easton. This nomination ceremony.
Who did he put up?
What will be the aftermath of Dell's shocking nominations? Who will be joining Dallas at the jury house? All that and more on the next episode of Big Hobie.